Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. Omokri attacks Peter Obi again. After this was done to two brothers in Onitsha. My dear, not be small thing happen for Onitsha. Two brothers, so they go do something, no. Not be small. You know what they happen now? Jungle justice, so two brothers. Two brothers were set. They put on fire. You know it's not they talk now, blaze, quack, 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 quack. They can't they perceive like human smell of goat meat and all. I don't want to use my mouth talk everything, but you understand what I they talk. This is terrible. Very terrible. Two brothers. And when this happened in Onitsha, guess what? Omokri turned to Peter Obi. Peter Obi that was not even anywhere. I don't know if he was in the east or even near the east. See what has gone on. This is terrible, beyond terrible. And you cannot begin to imagine how things have gone. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. This is, I don't know what Peter Obi, what you did to Omokri, the relevance this guy is seeking through you. It's only God that can truly tell us so, because he wants this relevance so bad. And he can only get it through you because he knows that you have a large network, the obedience movement. Omokri attacks Peter Obi after this was done to two brothers in Onitsha. Omokri, a chieftain of the People Democratic Party, has attacked the 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, for not condemning the barbaric killings of two brothers in Onitsha, Anambra State, yesterday by an angry mob. Can you imagine? The two brothers were on Wednesday afternoon reportedly lynched and set ablaze by a mob at the Ibede Junction near Onitsha main market for extorting and robbing tricycle commercial bus drivers. Two brothers, so if you go check them, maybe they won't work, no work. I'm not exonerating wrongdoing, no work, no food, but I'm not saying stealing is the way, but this is part of the government activities. Yes, afternoon for robbing and extorting robbers, tricycle robbers and commercial bus drivers. It was gathered that the brothers, simply identified as Omemma and Sunday, were extorting and robbing the drivers and their passengers, not minding the leech of anti-tourist spread of government Charles Soludo recently at Upper Iweka in Onitsha. Claimed Mr. Obi should have condemned the lynching of the two brothers before reacting to the inhuman treatment meant out by President of the Labour Congress, Joe. What was done to Joe? Peter Obi should have first of all talked about what happened to the brothers. Joe is alive, but these brothers have been set ablaze. The PDP chieftain said, "Dear Peter Obi, you are rightly condemning somebody being beaten. But what have you said about two brothers who were brutally killed in Onitsha, where you live? How can you condemn what is happening in Sokoto and be silent about what is happening in your Sokoto? Onitsha incident happened before this one. At least your ally Joe is alive. These brothers are now dead, burned to death by liters, with tires and petrol. You speak of what happened to Joe. You also spoke extensively on Deborah Samuel when they did that to her in Sokoto, but you did not speak on these two brothers. So guys, please, I need somebody. Please, you need to talk. I need to hear your view. What did Peter Obi do to Omokri? You think Peter Obi is God Almighty, he's all-knowing, so he knows everything, he sees everything. He pick and choose where he will react. Nobody in this country, I want to believe, supports leeching of people. I know that our police system is not the best, but if anybody and anyone has done anything, hand them over to the police. Don't take laws into your hands. It's wrong. Apart from the physical aspect, do you know that some of these people might be manipulated to lead them to their death? We are all Africans and we know of what we call African magic. You and I know of that. You and I know of what we call African magic. So don't allow people or things to go in this way or in this route, and you begin to blame Peter Obi. It is wrong. Very, very wrong. Okay? It's very, very wrong. We cannot continue to do things like this. We can't. What is wrong is wrong. So these are part of the things that are happening, and every single person can see. What is wrong is wrong. Anyway, my lovely, wonderful people, it is a shameful occurrence to mention some of these things that are done. And Omokri has made up his mind that Peter Obi is the person he will face on. What Peter Obi has done to him, I cannot put it in words. I cannot tell you. If I say I know it altogether, I will be lying to you. There is more to this than beneath the eyes. I feel, sincerely speaking, that it's beyond him seeking for relevance. I sincerely feel that way. I truly, sincerely feel it's beyond Omokri. There is something deeper that he's not saying. Maybe he feels betrayed by Peter Obi, or I don't know exactly. I don't know, and I cannot really put it to words. But to mention but a few, what Peter Obi has done to this man that cannot be really explained, that he keeps going on and on. Two brothers they are the ones that stopped the vehicle and decided to steal. That is not a license for those who involved in the death of those young brothers, of those guys. There are factors that would have led to it, and that is not to say, that any of these persons should do these things. Okay? That's not to say any of these persons should do these things. However, Omokri has taken Peter Obi, what he has against Peter Obi is very glaring, that there is more to it. And we need to understand it. Omokri, you need to speak out. Let us know, so that this rift can be sorted out once and for all. Because the way you are going about things, the bile in you is so bad that we cannot begin to imagine what Peter Obi has really done to you. Brothers were leashed, and it's Peter Obi's fault. I don't get it. I'm trying very, very hard to understand it. That brothers were leashed, and it's Peter Obi's fault. Honestly, sincerely speaking, I'm confused here. Really, really confused. Anyway, my lovely people, these are part of the things that happen, and we need to understand it. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. Let's speak out and condemn every wrongdoing. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. And from us, is bye for now.